Wow, Antonio Brown, another incident. Like, wow, another one though. He ran off the field, man. My name's Antonio, so he's kind of making the Antonios look bad. But hey, I'm a big fan of him. He's one of my top two non-favorite 49er receivers ever. AB, that dude's Hall of Famer. Like, no matter, even though he had all these incidents, like he's gonna be a Hall of Famer. And like before he started getting in trouble, with the Steelers, he was, he was entering top 5 all-time category. Like he was on that level, y'all. Like he was, man. That's why the Bucks haven't even released him yet, because they know his talent. He got superb talent. His talent is so great. Like Tom Brady let him live with him. Like, what NFL player lets another NFL player live with him? That's how great he was. Like, this dude was like, for a 5-year period, 7 years, he was like Jerry Rice, man. He was like a 5'10" Jerry Rice. And Jerry Rice, that's my favorite athlete ever. I don't just compare anybody to him. Like, that's the GOAT. That's GOAT, man. When Michael Irvin, Jerry Rice's biggest rival, he called him Jesus in cleats. Like, that was Jesus in cleats. He was like, I was a bad man, but Jerry Rice, that was Jesus in cleats. So, but yeah, like AB, that's a bad man. I mean, Aaron Rodgers wanted him on the Packers. Russell Wilson wanted him on the Seahawks. Rumors of the Rams wanted Antonio Brown. I mean, that dude's a bad man. He's in my top 10 all-time wide receivers. Like, just eye test wise, like he got the stats to back it up. But his recent seasons of issues, probably hasn't put up the same stats, but he's more than capable, man. These guys can't guard him out here. I mean, he's Antonio Brown, from a height and skill set standpoint, he's like a height, speed, skill set, route running, hands, going up for the ball skills, smarts, quick twitch. Like, he's like a mix of Tyreek Hill and Larry Fitzgerald. And I don't even like Larry Fitzgerald because he's my division rival, but just being objective, being the objective observer that I am. Right, I'm an objective observer. So he's Tyreek and Larry Fitzgerald. That's how good AB is. Like I said, and plus, the Bucks got little injuries. Like Mike Evans came back. Chris Godwin out for the season, their Pro Bowl guy. They got little Scotty Miller, little speedster. They got another speedster they just drafted in the late rounds this past draft. So they got they got talent. They got Gronk, Cameron Brate. They have some weapons, but AB is AB. There ain't no AB, y'all. He like the alphabet, A, B, C. Like, he's like on that level, like that's bad man right there, man. I love watching him. Him and Chad Ochocinco are my two favorite non-49er receivers ever. So I'm a huge fan of him. Shout out to AB, man. A bizzle up bizzle for shizzle. Big fan of him. I mean, Big Ben had his best seasons with AB. Even though he gave him headaches, he had his best seasons with him, just like Donovan McNabb had his best seasons with T.O. I'm pretty sure Joe Montana would have preferred to play with Jerry Rice instead of without him. He won Super Bowls without Jerry Rice, but he probably would rather had him play all those Super Bowls. Because in Joe Montana's first Super Bowl, he didn't have Jerry Rice and he played like a game manager. But that's a story for another day. AB, back to AB. He has some mental issues, man. Maybe I heard rumors of because he didn't get, they try to cheat him out his incentives and bonuses and all that. If he got an X amount of catches and yards and all that for the season, they're freezing him out. I don't know if they were though. Maybe they were. Maybe he just didn't want to go back in the game. I don't know. I heard because Gronkowski was getting catches and touches and all that. I mean, Hey man, Gronkowski and AB on the field, those guys are gonna like, they gonna be, I don't know, man. When those two on the field, they're both in the 2010 draft, so they're both gonna just destroy stuff. Like, I mean, even at their ages, like they ain't young, but they not old either. You know, they're upper echelon. Like, they're that damn great, man. Like, I don't know, man. Just like I said, the Niners are set to face the Bucks in the playoffs right now. If the playoffs ended today, I don't want no parts of the Bucks. I don't want to face AB, Tom Brady, Chris Godwin. Or no, not Chris Godwin, he's injured. But I don't want to face none of them. I want to face Gronk and AB, Mike Evans, Brady, even without Chris Godwin. Cameron Brate, man, still got to deal with Devin White, Levante David, Big Ndamukong Suh. Ndamukong Suh, can you imagine what he would do to Brunskill as a D tackle? He would bull rush from Tom Compton. We would be straight out of Compton, you know, because he needs it. Tom Compton's not that good, so then Jason Pierre-Paul, you know, Shaq Barrett, Antoine Winfield Jr., Carlton Davis, they got names over there, man. I don't want to face that. I don't care if they are in turmoil and a little dysfunction, whatever you want to call it. I want no parts of that Tampa Bay team. So you can say what you want about AB, y'all. Kick him out the NFL, suspend him, etc. But, I mean, you're trying to win championships, man. You're trying to win championships out here. And he gives them the best chance when he's on the field, regardless of how he acts. Those are just facts, big facts. So, Antonio Brown, come on down. Because I don't want my Niners to face him in the playoffs. I want no parts of that. So AB's a top 10 all-time receiver, regardless of how he acts. And it's all his fault. I don't like how he acts. Don't get me wrong. I don't like that. Antonio Brown, you a bad man, man. He gonna come back, and hopefully we don't face you in the playoffs. Cause I know how great you are. That Bucks team is as a whole. But yeah, y'all. That's all I gotta say, y'all. Like and subscribe. What y'all think about AB, Antonio Brown? I think he's a top 10 receiver ever. You know, that's what I think. He can do it all. And that's my story on him, regardless of how he acts. He's that great. He will be on a team. A team would sign him. There's always going to be that one team that thinks they can change somebody. That's just how it goes. But the Bucks ain't going to release him. They're going to keep him. But a playoff run, they will. So, yeah, y'all. Like and subscribe. What y'all think? Comment. I'm out, y'all. AB.